Welcome again, my beloved people. So I think you downloaded the files I prepared for you. I also opened with my browser to see how it looks like. This is where we interact with the data, to execute CRUD operations, and storing the data into the database. I also added in my VS Code editor, and you do the same with me. Let's go and create our database. Before all of that, you need to run XAMPP server. In my case, my XAMPP server is running in the background. That means you will not need to open it whenever you want to use localhost server. It's necessary to do this right now. If you need to run your XAMPP on the background, search it in YouTube, Google, and many more. Open a new tab, and search for localhost/php myadmin. When I last opened it was 7 months ago. As you see it's running on the background. So my server is running. Also I have created a database, and I named it phonex_db, and I created a table inside this database, and named it users. It contains 6 columns: ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, and gender. Now this table has an old data. I want to clear this old data. Let's go. Okay. Clearing is done. If you want to create a new database, click New on top of the bar. Give a name, click Create and then the table, and done. Also you can search in YouTube how to do all these stuff. We will use this table that contains 5 columns. And we will take the data from these inputs: first name, last name, email, phone number, and gender. We are ready to go. So, we need to create our connection with the database server. Open your editor, and first of all, change our index file extension into .php extension. In this file search for our form element. And add one attribute inside the form tag, method equals post. Create a folder and call it API_files. You can use your own name. Also create PHP file in that folder, and call it config_connection.php. Write PHP open and close tags. Also we know all the basics of PHP. Now we need 4 variables to store localhost server: my username in the server, password, and add database name. I will create quickly. Our database name, the password on localhost server, also the username on the server. Now declare a variable that stores our connection state. Name it connection_store. You can use a different name. There is a function built in PHP, known as mysqli_connect. Is used to connect to database, and takes 4 parameters, and they are the server name, the username, the password, and the database name. So we declared all of these parameters and stored in a different variables. We need to call them inside our function. This function will process the connection and stores the connection state in our connection_store variable. Now we will check if our connection works or not. We will use if and else to check the connection status. We say if, and call it the variable connection underscore store, means if the connection status is true, use echo to print this message, connection succeed. Else, if the connection status is false, print, connection failed. We created the connection, let's give it a try, and see if works. The connection is succeed. There is one thing I want you to know, how to solve if an error came up to you. In this case I will change the database name, and see what kind of error will come. Refresh the page. Wow! What a mess! What kind of error this is? This message tells us that my SQLi_connect function holds an unknown database name, and the server don't know nothing about this database. To fix this error, look back your database name and make it correct. That is all about. Our connection is ready. I will see you in the next section. Thanks for watching.